Welcome to day 27 of the 2016 Horror-a-Thon, brought to you by Nightmare Effects. And today we're continuing the Halloween franchise by moving on to the remakes of Halloween. Oh, oh man. Okay. First of all, you should know, I was 11 when this movie came out, and I did see it in theaters. I dragged my mom to it. I was like, if you don't let me see this movie, I'm gonna be so upset, because Halloween, even then, was my favorite movie. And, I didn't understand who Rob Zombie was at the time. And if I would have known, I probably wouldn't have gone and seen it. Okay. First of all, the first 20 minutes of this movie are fucking horrendous. It's so damn bad. And if I'm I don't know what his name is, but the kid that plays Little Michael, I fucking hate that kid. I hate him so much. I think he's awful. In every movie he's ever been in, I've hated him. The kid that plays him in Halloween 2, way better. That's who we should have gotten in the first one.
True.
But instead we got this kid, and he's... Okay. Let me just take a breath. The reason this movie doesn't work for me, some fans love it, don't get me wrong. Some people will try to claim that this is better than the original. But the original created Michael as an entity. Pure evil, okay? No explanation, no motive. He didn't just snap one night. He literally just kind of I'm just a kid. I'm just going to go stab my sister. And then he's back to being a kid again. It's weird. This one, straight up white trash family. That's what happens. His mom's a stripper. His stepdad is a drunk.
Lazy drunk.
Yeah, lazy drunk that just bullies him, abuses this kid.
Yeah.
His sister's a slut. Sister's boyfriend is actually not bad.
He's all right. And then he is a weird kid in general, really.
Yeah, being bullied all the time in school because of his family.
Having all these pet rats.
Right, yeah, he does the typical psycho thing, starts killing animals, and then, he's finally on Halloween night, he's like, okay,
I'm done.
Yeah. Honestly, the problem is you can't help but feel for him, And you don't want that. You don't want to feel for him, because if you understand, you can side with him oh, you know what? I'd have killed my family too. That's not good. And that officially takes away from the rest of the movie, because you're supposed to really care about Laurie Strode, and you don't want her to die, but really you don't care because Michael has motive that you support. There's no motive in the first one. He's just pure evil, and he just kind of is going. He's just kind of doing his thing. It's completely...
Yeah.
It's completely random.
Yeah.
But, after the first 20 minutes...
Yeah, then you're getting this long drawn out of every week, they keep coming back, the mom coming, Dr. Loomis is talking with them, he's getting talking less and less, and making all these masks.
Right.
And that was... I felt it went on a little too long.
It went on too long, and it's just not needed.
Right.
Okay, Malcolm McDowell is... Okay, at first, when he first walks into the principal's office, I was like, oh, God, he's awful.
Yeah.
I'm like, great, here we go. But then when we age 15 years, and he's got... his whole look changes when he ages, and then it gets okay.
Yeah.
He does a pretty good job from there on out. Halloween 2, on the other hand, I hate him. But this one, he's okay. Okay, so when we get age 15 years, somehow Michael has become a freaking giant. Tyler Mane is 6'8", 6'9", and an absolute monster.
First time I saw him, I almost peed my pants. I'm looking up.
I really don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That he's a freaking monster, But in the first Halloween, he's just a regular dude.
Yeah.
And he just can't die because he's just pure evil. This one,
he's a tank.
I would be surprised the guy would actually go down from a bullet shot, it makes sense he didn't die.
And then the prison guards are probably below 6 foot, and when they're walking Michael down the hall...
Danny Trejo's 5'8".
Yeah, shorter than me, and you just see he's 2 heads taller. It's scary. It really is a scary Michael Myers.
So we just watched the movie the other day, and we watched the director's cut, which means we have this... The scene where Michael breaks out is on a legit rape scene, okay? These guards, who are cousins, decide to take one of the other patients, drag her into Michael's room, and rape her there, and try to get Michael to join. Then they touch his mask, and that was it, and he just beats the hell out of him. He escapes, freaking slaughters everyone in this place, all because they were stupid. And then he does end up killing Danny Trejo, which I agree with this one. Okay, it's tough for me. It's like, oh man, he cared about you, Michael. Why'd you do that? But it shows that he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care about people. So that was a good. Now let's talk about Laurie. She sucks.
Yes.
In this one, she's okay. In this one, I think it's just her introduction in this movie. When we see her in her own kitchen with her mom, and she makes the stupid sex joke with a bagel, I was so done. Like I was like, no,
this is Laurie.
No, this can't be it. You're not doing this right now. The white trash element never leaves the movie. Even when these families are just regular families, we still get these stupid jokes. No one makes those stupid jokes. Come on, don't act like you've ever made that joke to your mom with
a bagel.
No. Just no, it's not okay. So even from right away, I hate her. She kind of earns my respect back later when she's messed with Annie and Linda.
Yeah.
She does okay then. Linda's an absolute throwaway character in this movie. In the first one, she's a bitch too and kind of slutty. We get that. Just typical cheerleader cliche type girl.
Yeah.
This one, she's a total tramp. All right. And she's the dumbest dialogue.
Yeah.
Just the entire time. Like, no girl acts like that. And if you do, you probably should stop. Because it's not okay. Okay, but Danielle Harris, I love Danielle Harris. And I want to like her in this movie, but sometimes it's really hard. Okay, it's really, really hard. Annie, I feel like Danielle has some say in her lines because she definitely is not as douchey as the other two girls. But she's still, I don't know, it's not natural, Also, once again, I love Danielle, okay? But she was like 31 when this movie came out, playing like a 17-year-old girl. And even if she looks super young, which she does, okay? She's like 40 years old now and still looks good.
She's 39.
Excuse me. But like, you can very much tell that she's not a high school student.
Yeah.
Same with the girl who plays Linda. It's too far off. But I get it. Bring Danielle back. You might get some love from some real Halloween fans. That doesn't fix the movie. It's still shit. So we get to let's just jump to the end. Let's just skip over some of the things. Michael goes on like crazy. He's trying to just say, hey, Laurie, we're family. I'm not really too sure why. But yeah, he's like, hey, here's a picture of us. That's me holding you. She has no idea, obviously. But then she freaks out. He freaks out, and then it's just from hell from there, Then he straight up, bull rushes her out the balcony.
Yeah.
And then she shoots him in the face. That's kind of it, really.
Yeah.
The scene where they fall into the pool,
Yeah.
Don't understand how the hell you fall into a pool.
No.
There's no way you didn't see the thing. Come on, they're huge. And they're very obvious. There's no way you just fall into an in-ground pool. But, for the story to push on, it had to be done. Then it straight up just kind of ends like that.
Yeah.
And he gets shot in the face. We don't actually see what gets hit. We just see he grabs the gun, he's still alive, and then the trigger ends up being pulled again, and the bullet's there, and
she just starts screaming.
Yeah, we just see blood splatter in her face, and that's kind of it. It's we're supposed to interpret the fact that he was shot in the face, and he should be dead, and with that much blood, you think his face would be gone, but of course we got a sequel anyway, and I'm really excited to talk about that one. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on to reviews for Rob Zombie's Halloween. But before we do, we're going to thank our sponsor. So make sure you stay tuned, and we'll be back in a minute.
Nightmare Effects is an independent mask company providing you with quality craftsmanship at gruesomely affordable prices. They offer both replica masks and busts of one of the most iconic killers in cinematic history, while also offering custom orders and repaints. Like their page on Facebook and get your own today.
So we're going to go ahead and move on to our views for Rob Zombie's Halloween. Nick, out of 5 jack-o'-lanterns, give it to me straight.
I'm giving Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 out of 5 jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah, I'm going to give it as 1 as well. I thought about going lower. I thought about going higher. But the thing is, I don't think it deserved... Like, I'm comparing it to Halloween 1, like the original Halloween, and it's absolute shit compared to Halloween 1.
The first 20-some minutes, garbage.
Yeah.
Straight garbage. So negative jack-o'-lanterns. After that, it's not... It could be worse.
Yeah, you can get through it.
And it could be worse, as we see with Halloween 2.
Yeah. Okay. So that'll be it from us. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. And, of course, make sure you go check out Nightmare Effects. All these under mask here were made by Michael Hopkins over at Nightmare Effects. Full mask like this one here are $150 each, while hoods are only $90 each. Amazing quality at great prices. So if you're looking to build that Jason memorabilia, make sure you head over to their Facebook page, drop a like, and let them know that we sent you. With all that being said, though, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.